Okay,
So
so
funny.
after M4 year, you're still kind of when did you get your first opportunity, real opportunity?
Um, First opportunity was
Like when did you stop paying?
2020.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So 17, I raced. I did one race with Aussie Dave. Same. We had to pay, but it was not a lot of money. So yeah, he put together a stock bike for us and went and did. I think the only race I did was Coda. I ended up qualifying fifth out of Superbikes and stocks. I was on a heater of a lap and then crashed out of, I think out of turn one off the start, came out little high side and then went to Road Atlanta. Had a crash on the Friday, steering damper put a hole through the frame and we were paying for crash damage at the time, and he was like, hey, like we might have to rebuild the bike. And I sat down with my dad and I was like, dude, we gotta put the family first. Like this isn't working. And at the time I was extremely sick. Like I've never picture somebody as broke as can be. That was me. Jake put me up in San Diego at his house, didn't charge me a cent of rent for 2 years. I stayed on his couch and I was buying a pizza and having a slice a day and just trying to do everything I could just to feed myself. So I got really, really sick in 17. Especially after I stopped racing and went back and just literally no form of income. I couldn't work. I couldn't do anything other than race motorcycles. So that was a really tough part. And then Jeremy Latrosse, one of the co-founders of Twitter, he was involved in the super camp scene. And halfway through the year, he was like, hey, dude, let's go do a few more races. I'll pay for you to go race Aussie Dave. And I was so sick at that point that I did 2 laps and would throw up in my helmet the whole time. I got down to 138 pounds. I'm 150, 154 now. So I was just my body was eating itself pretty much. So yeah, that year was tough, stepping away but we had to. I couldn't. My dad was also living out of his suitcase, going from couch to couch, and it just got to a point where it's this isn't worth it. We got to put the family first and see if we can start a life.
So at that time, so were your dad was trying to figure out his own deal, you're trying to figure out your own life? And Jake, you mean Jake Gagne?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Gagne. Yeah.
So you're just trying to figure out what to do next?
Just how to live. Yeah, seriously, what can I do to live? Because like I said, with my visa and everything, I couldn't work. I couldn't do anything other than race motorcycles.
Wow.
And
So you're on a sports visa or something? Or?
Yeah, on the P1.
Yep.
So yeah, literally just trying to figure out how to live, how I'm gonna get food on my plate the next day, and yeah, it was crazy, dude. I mean, I had to phone my mom and my dad and be like, hey, can you send me another $100? I need a fend for myself for this week. And
I think that's something people also don't realize, that kind of, and when you come here from a different country and you do that, you kind of are sacrificing your means to support yourself.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work out. And
Yeah.
obviously we're in a sport where if you're coming here to play hockey or play basketball or baseball or something, you're coming here and you're gonna make some money if you're making that commitment, where we're making that commitment to really to spend money.
Spend money, that's it.
But then you have no way to replenish the money.
On the slight chance of maybe you make it one day.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if you come with a team, they're going to get some sort of support with nutrition, and all that, because they're going to they're looking after the team.
No, I guess I'm
Yeah.
saying in this case, where you were paying to be on a deal
Yeah.
and it didn't work out.
Yeah.
But then you're stuck here with no way to actually.
Yeah.
The government is almost kind of tying your hands in a way.
Oh, trust me.
Yeah, it was tough. And obviously the first few years weren't like that because I was with Road Race Factory, living with Danny and Mick. Danny and Mick did so much for me, dude. Mick would come by, she would buy me clothes and come back and have clothes for me because we had nothing. My dad spent everything on racing. So, the first 2 years weren't like that, but then, things slowly got worse, and then I couldn't keep living in the trailer either. So that's why I was like, okay, I'm going to go to San Diego, spend some time with Jake. Jake was winning championships. I just wanted to be around Jake because,
he's where you wanted to be.
Yeah, 100%. And the guy's mental game and everything's so strong. I was like, I need to be around that guy and see what I can pick up on. And it was a struggle.
I don't think a lot of people understand that. I mean, I had no idea. Like, I mean, sure, a lot of people don't because you're not probably telling a ton of people or that weren't close. But I mean, one that probably gets you gritty. Like that probably builds some sort of mental, but like you gotta want it. But how did it mentally affect you in the other ways of like because you talk about you getting an opportunity and not even being able to take really advantage of it because you're, I mean, sick. Like that's tough.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
insane to hear.
I mean, I was in a dark place in 2017, like in a really, really dark place. And yeah, I mean, honestly, I thought my career was done. I was like, this is it. You know, we come here, we wasted everything and sacrificed my family's money, and I didn't make it happen. Like I was in a super bad place. Um, and then, you know, luckily I had American Super Camp, but still working for Super Camp here and there. And they'd known what I'd gone through, and Danny and Mick did. And Christmas 2017, at the end of that year, I opened up a Christmas gift from Danny and Mick, and it was a factory Honda contract to go ride their Superbike. So, like I said, if it wasn't for them, like I probably would be back home right now.